Welcome back, viewers, to the Dodogo Caverns. Now, if y'all remember, in an earlier part, I've already gone through about half of this dungeon, so it shouldn't take me too much longer to just plow through the rest of this. Especially being that this side over here is still open. It appears that the staircase is still up, but that's not all that hard to take care of. Bombs. So many rumblings. Now, of course, I'm sure y'all have noticed I've got more health than when I left off. I went ahead and broke one of the rocks in front of the entrance to the Goron village, and those will have 3 hearts in each of them. So, you can pretty much just heal yourself back to full. I have half a heart because I just went ahead and took the shortcut off the side. I should probably swap over to the Hyrulean shield so I don't have my Deku shield burn away. Fuck you, Fire Key! Haha! Suck it! Suck it! Suck it! Suck it! Suck it! I'm just running right past you. Yeehaw. Oh, you want some too, bitch? Well, too fucking bad. Alright, so we're almost back to the area that we had to stop in. Oops. Oh well. I got 5 hearts to work with. And we are back in the spot that we had to stop in because I realized that you actually need the slingshot for both this dungeon and the Jabu Jabu Belly dungeon. And that, viewers, is why you always jump attack. It does twice the amount of damage as a regular attack. So always, always, viewers, jump attack. There we go. Don't worry, there's health coming up soon, so... By the way, you can shoot him with the slingshot. There we go. So now that those guys are dead, you'll notice, if you come over here, that we're above the area where we killed 2 others of them. I actually like that touch. I don't take too much time to look at it and admire the scenery, but I like that touch at least. These targets, really not all that hard to hit. You do have to make sure you get across them quick enough because they will unlock themselves and start the fire back up. And for coming all the way over here, we get the bomb bag. The bomb bag is apparently made out of a Dodongo's stomach. And it holds a maximum of 30 bombs. Now there is a mini game coming up very soon that I'm going to probably have to do a bunch of editing, but you can get a bomb bag for completing it. The reason why I say I'm probably going to have to do a bunch of editing is because I suck at that mini game. Alright, so let's get to the boss. Just stand over the pits here and drop a bomb in. That'll shine the light on both those eyes. You can actually get into the mouth without blowing up the eyes. I've done it before. It's just you gotta really aim right. And it's kind of difficult, but if you manage to do it, you can get into the boss room, or into this area, which eventually leads to the boss room, without the, without having to open up the Dodongo's mouth. When you're on fire, make sure you roll, because you will potentially take extra damage. Wow, these freaking... It's so weird playing this game after having played Master Quest, oh man, all of these dungeons are so tremendously different compared to the ones that are in here. Now then, you could use a bomb on that, but the way we need to go is this way. Most of these rooms are kind of useless to go into anyways. Fuck you, fire key. Alright, there we go. Don't worry, we won't need any more slingshot for the rest of the dungeon, because right to the right of us will be the boss room. If you're wondering why there's no map when I could so easily turn the map on, it's because, well, who fucking needs a map? Oh yeah, by the way, you come in here to check the map. I could have picked up the dungeon map or the compass and it'll tell you where every box is in the dungeon, but you generally don't fucking need it. So we drop down to find... What do you think we're finding, viewers? We're in the fucking Dodogo cavern. So of course we're going to be fighting King Dodogo, the infernal dinosaur. Toss a bomb in his mouth when he does that. He'll be knocked down for a little bit. Just smack him with a jump attack. You could also potentially do a infinite sword glitch. However, being that I am not playing on a there we go. Smack it. Just 2 jump attacks with the freaking Deku stick and it's dead. This is not a hard boss. Also, another heart piece. And here we go. Gorons and their rock-hard strength. Alright. So now that the Goron village has been taken care of, we got the spiritual stone coming up here real soon. I'm going to head back into the Dodogo cavern so that way I can have a save and quit right there and have basically an express trip over to Hyrule once I come back after rendering this video. And we're going to take care of a few things that is in Hyrule Castle now that we've got the bombs and the slingshots. And so, in Eternal Broness, we get the Goron's Ruby. We shall forever be bros. Actually, you know what, before I end off this episode, I will go on up to the top of the Great Mountain. They actually kind of lead you that way with starting you over on this path. So I think they kind of indicate that they want you to come up here before going anywhere else. And so, I will. I was hoping to toss it up there before it blew up. Alright. If you aim it just right, you can toss it over there. Shut up. There we go, I think I aimed it right. Indeed, I did. Of course, make sure to pick up every rupee you can, because while the minigames may be a little expensive at the time, eventually we'll have no need for monies anymore. In this section, just keep backing up because you move as fast, if not faster, than sidestepping by doing this method, and you will completely avoid being hit by the falling rocks. Make sure to also knock off these Skulltellas, because they'll kind of impede your path. Every so often, anyways. Oh, avoided yo butt. Fuck you. And we made it up. We want to go on and blow that shit up. Yeah, I'm not talking to you. Anyways, we found a great fairy fountain. Oops. There are, I believe, 6 of these in this game. 3 of them you get, 5 or 6 of these in this game. 3 of them you get spells from. 2 of them you, wait, yeah, 6 of them. 2 of them you get magic up. 1 you get a health upgrade, 1 you get a magic upgrade, and the 3rd, which this one, increases your sword's technique. So for those who are following along with me, this will be an upgrade to your spin attack. However, I will never be using the sword, so that's kind of useless. However, it does upgrade your spin attack. Now, you can actually, if you do not have, if you have not picked up a spell, you can use the spin attack an infinite amount of time. The spin attack, until you get magic, will drain your magic meter, as you saw there. And if I remember right, you don't get magic right off. Or maybe I'm wrong, because she was talking about magic. Alright, you great big whore. Just let me move on. Okay, yeah, you actually do get magic, but it still doesn't matter, because no fucking sword. Although, funny enough, if you look at the shield, it thinks you have the sword, and thus gives you the handle of the Kukiri sword. It only happens with the Hyrulean shield. Okay, so now it's back to the Dodogo caverns. The Dodogo caverns. Damn it. Yeah, you gotta be kind of right on when you start your way across, or you'll just keep taking more and more damage. If you do take a lot of damage, though, you can blow up this rock, and there will be a cow in there who, if you have picked up the Epona song from Malin over in Lon Lon Ranch, you will be able to get free Lon Lon milk out of that. Okay, so back into the Goron Caverns, and I'll go on and see y'all next time over at Hyrule Village, or Hyrule Castle Town.